Like when I left Kansas State, I didn't know what I was expecting. After Kansas State, I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to feel about promises.
Yeah.
I don't know how a little bit about promises, but I kept an open mind. And then the one thing I kept in mind was, it's a new program, new coaches, new players.
Yeah.
We all trying to figure things out. So I'm going to use this opportunity to, show what I can do, because it's like a summer tryouts camp.
It's like a fresh start. Yeah.
It's like a fresh,
Welcome to the Good Old Hoops podcast. I'm your host, Virginia forward Devin Tillis. If you haven't tuned into the last one, had a great podcast with Malik Thomas. Get to know, one of the best players in college basketball. And today we got Ugonna. Big dog, first of all, how you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. You look a little sleepy. You slept good last night?
Well, I woke up early because of you. So.
Hey, don't blame it on me, bro. Don't blame it on me. We had to get you on the podcast. Now I'm playing.
Yeah, I feel that.
But, we just our season kind of has gone underway so far. We've played 3 games. Last game against Hampton, you kind of had, I wouldn't say a career night, but you had a great night. Talk a little bit about what it was like playing in JPJ in front of the fans. I mean, and you could talk about the last 2 games too. So,
playing in JPJ was, it's really amazing. Getting to play in the new arena. Against new faces every time we play, and it's really amazing coming here to play. The fans are really engaged. Whenever we're playing, so I really love that. And playing with the team is also really amazing. Getting to play with the guys every time, every opportunity I get. It's really wonderful. So, it's an amazing experience, playing here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I haven't really been able to play with you guys. I played with you guys like once or twice so far, but I'm excited to get back on the court with you guys too.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
How do you feel like you played? What'd you have, 18 points, 10 rebounds?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
5 blocks, something like that?
That's what I heard.
That's what you heard? You know that?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But how do you feel the game went for you? How did you get your rhythm? How was the flow of the game, the pace, all of that?
I just had to, see my first shot go in. That was actually what got me started. Seeing my first shot go in, I was like, okay, this is going to be a really good night. I'm also staying mentally locked in even before the game started. I knew it was going to be a good night, even before the game started, because of how I was feeling. So I was surprised that I got to make 2 threes in the game. Having actually my first time making threes in the basketball game.
A lot of people don't actually know that you probably have only attempted 1 3 in your career, until you got here.
Yes. So being able to shoot those threes actually made my night personally, because I've been looking for opportunities to do it in college basketball, but good opportunity here, so I saw the opportunity and I took it.
How has Coach Odom kind of expanded on your game and utilized you in the correct ways that you should be used as a big?
Yeah, he is using me the correct way, and one thing I'm gonna keep saying about him is the patience that he has, as a coach. So I really love that, and like I said, all I needed was an opportunity, and then I'm taking advantage of it. All thanks to him.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's kind of talking on that patience that you said. There's been some tough practices.
Oh yes.
And obviously he's got on us, but he's still patient with the process, and I feel like every day we've gotten a little bit better at something, whether that's defensively or offensively.
One thing with it is, with basketball, especially, the things that most people don't understand is, if you take the tone of how the message has been delivered, you gonna get your feelings, and
exactly
you gonna mess your rhythm up. One thing with me is, I'm always into taking the message not how it's been delivered.
Yeah,
That means
100%.
how I get, Like if I get my feelings on how the message has been given to me, I'll probably like be messed up mentally.
Yeah, I agree.
It only takes a little thing to, mess someone up mentally. So
Yeah, I think a lot of guys don't tend to listen to the message. They're just like, oh, I'm getting yelled at.
yes,
But
yes.
Coach Adam has a lot of knowledge for us. All right, now kind of moving into your life and like your basketball journey. Kind of talk about like all the stops that you've taken along the way when you were younger. Coming from a different country and then getting integrated into American basketball. Then your 3 stops: Kentucky, Kansas State, now here. Kind of just talk about your journey and your life playing basketball and what it's been like.
You want me to give you the whole thing, huh?
The whole thing, man.
Okay. Well, I grew up in a family of 7, including my parents, and 5 kids. But I didn't really do much growing up, because I had a really strict dad. Like, he was strict, really strict. Like, I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't go out and play with kids. So it's like all I had to do was just read. He wants me to be a lawyer or a doctor and everything. I'm like,
That's not you, huh?
that's not me. I love school, but I don't like it like that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to show him that you could be successful,
In other ways.
in other ways. So, and because of how he forced them to reading on me, it was like I didn't want to do it. So it's like, okay, I'm looking for ways to be successful without being able, without going to school, basically. So, and I was young.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is playing basketball. I'm like, okay, basketball might be a good way to be successful, because all I thought about, all I saw was people playing the NBA.
Yeah.
They just playing no school, no nothing. So I didn't know much about college basketball or how high school worked and everything.
You just thought NBA.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna work really hard to be good at basketball and see if I can go to the NBA from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Keep being delusional.
Hey, everybody gotta have a dream, bro.
I mean, well, I started off playing soccer. Like every kid in Nigeria, we all know how to play soccer. That's how I play.
By the way, he's not nice at soccer, so.
Okay. As I was saying, so I started off playing soccer. So it was like I go out because he goes to work every morning, and also I sneak out of the house, to go play soccer and then, come back before he, gets home. Because if he sees me outside, I'm going to get it.
You're cooked. You're
yes,
cooked.
yes. And it's whenever he caught me, so he usually comes back, randomly comes back during the day to see what we're doing. So it's a couple of times he saw me outside playing and all. He didn't say nothing then.
He would wait.
He didn't say nothing. I was like, oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. So it's like he waits till he gets back at night. So whenever he gets back at night, or whenever I see his car coming in, I'll go into the bathroom, I'm for use the take a dookie, So I'm I'm gonna go take a dookie because he's coming back. So I just go into the toilet, sit there, and when he comes back, he yells my name. It was like, I don't care what you're doing, I need you to get out of the bathroom right now. He gives me the woman of my life. Literally. We're just going to play. So it was like, okay, cool. But unfortunately, I started, he didn't see me, get to where I am now.
Yeah.
So, I started playing basketball when he passed, So, and that was in 2016. So I told my mom, okay, this is what I want to do. Because, I can get through to my mom.
Yeah.
So I told her, okay, I want to play basketball. I want to take basketball serious. So she was like, okay, cool. She gave me her blessings. I started playing, I started playing when I was 12. Started playing when I was 12. So played till I left Nigeria when I was when I just turned 15 when I left Nigeria. So I left Nigeria to go play in Senegal. I wasn't. It's an academy called the NBA Academy.
Yeah.
It's like an opportunity given to kids from around the world, to showcase their talent and also find a path. So they told me that when you go to the academy, there's no classes, there's no nothing. I was like,
they lied. You got there and you was doing homework, huh?
Yeah. As soon as I got there, they were like, okay, you got a couple of testings to do. I'm like, okay, I guess medical testings. They were like, yeah, I know it's academics. I'm like, huh? Academics. I gotta go home now.
You're like, I just came here to hoop, huh?
Yeah, I gotta go home now. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Whenever they say books, school reading, I usually get, nervous and scared.
Yeah.
But once I start doing it, it's not even as bad as I imagined it's going to be. So I started at the NBA Academy. I was there for almost 3 years,
It was kind of like your version of high school, huh?
Yes, yes. But it was like online classes.
Yeah.
All the classes I was taking was in U.S. Based. So I also got the opportunity to travel the world from with the NBA Academy, So was there for almost 3 years. Then I came down to the States January 2022 to finish up my high school. So I went to Putnam Science. I was there for 4 months, literally. Came in January, left in May. Yes. Played in January, very classed up, went to Kentucky.
Yeah, now moving on to Kentucky, what was that your freshman year like? You got to play for Coach Cal, obviously.
Yeah.
What was that, first few years like?
Coming out of high school, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I know how to play basketball. I'm good.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm ready for college. I thought college was going to be easy.
It gets harder, huh?
I thought college was going to be easy, Came to Kentucky, and I was playing behind Oscar.
Yeah, Sheboy.
Yeah.
I know he was putting you in the rim, huh?
He was a national player. Now I'm not about the rim, but
Bro, that dude averaged like what, 14 and 17 rebounds?
Nah, we're talking about 2020. Like, his
I remember watching
machine.
Yeah.
So playing behind Oscar Sheboy, I was like, okay, cool. I wasn't going to get that much minutes because he was
he was All-American.
National Player of the Year. So
Yeah.
it was like, I'm not going to take his minutes or anything. So I understood what the assignment was. I was like, okay, I'm just going to use this opportunity to get better. As a player, playing against him. Playing against him. So freshman year was hell.
Yeah.
First practice was insane. Insane. After practice, Coach Kyle called me. It was like, how you feeling? I'm like, yo, Coach, I'm dead. I can't feel my body. He was like, yeah, that's understandable. You're playing against him. Oscar is very strong.
Yeah.
He's really strong. I said, you know what? I'm gonna call over because we had practice the next day. I was like, I'm sick. I'm not practicing the next day. I'm gonna practice the next day. But as time keeps going by, I kept learning from every mistakes. Every time I was with Oscar, I kept learning from him. Then I was there for 2 years.
Yeah.
The beginning of my sophomore year, I had an injury.
Mm-hmm.
I had an injury, so I didn't play the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Then I came back and played the second half. It went good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So then I left Kentucky, moved to Kansas State. A whole different story.
Oh, brother, yeah.
A whole different story.
Talk about that year at Kansas State. What was that like?
First of all, the city is horrible. The city is no offense, bro.
I've played at Kansas State. It's
a city.
There's not a lot going on.
There's not
over
a lot going on. It's like I gotta struggle to get food. I'm like, oh my god. I gotta struggle to get food. My uncle usually comes down to make me food because I don't know how to cook.
Uh-huh.
So he comes down whenever he visits. Like, make me a lot of food. I love Nigerian food.
Yeah.
that before he leaves. So Kansas State, was also an experience. Everywhere I go, it's like I made family.
Yeah.
Everywhere because of the kind of person I am. So me and most of the coaches are cool.
Yeah.
Me and almost all the players.
Yeah. We don't got to get into all the ins and outs of that, but we know Kansas State was an interesting experience.
Kansas State was a movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to just put it like that. Both on and off the court. Movie.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another time.
Yeah, but now, now you're at UVA. Kind of what went into your decision-making coming to UVA, and then, how's it been so far coming from the summer now to the season?
When I left Kansas State, I didn't know what I was expecting. After Kansas State, I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to feel about, promises.
Yeah.
I don't know how a little bit about promises, but I kept an open mind, And the one thing I kept in mind was, it's a new program, new coaches, new players.
Yeah.
We all trying to figure things out. So I'm going to use this opportunity to, show what I can do, because it's like a summer tryouts camp.
It's like a fresh start. Yeah.
It's like a fresh, showcase what you know how to do. Because coaches are still trying to figure it out. Players are still trying to figure it out. So
I think I remember when we first came in, Coach Odom was like, I'm not putting any limitations on all of you. He's like, we're going to see what you guys can do, and then we're going to put it together from there.
Yes. Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm taking this opportunity. So, yeah, and also, the devotion I give to because I made myself a promise. I'm like, okay, this year is not going to be like the last 3 years I've been in college, especially within myself, So it's a different when you want to do something yourself and when people want it more than you do.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I got to come in every day as much as I can, to get workouts in, So I was doing that, and at some point, I used to be up at 6:30 in the morning working out.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to make this a routine. Being able to work out, because I've seen that every time I work out before practice,
it
usually translates. I'm like, okay, I got to make it a habit, So kept working. Then I started shooting. Well, I was open. I was like, okay. Here it goes.
You're like, I'm open. I'm gonna let it fly.
Yeah, it was nothing. I saw one go in. I'm like, oh, okay.
And it was probably the first time nobody said nothing to you.
Yes.
Besides good shot.
Yeah. I mean, when I made my first shot, everybody was so excited. Everybody was happy for me, and they were surprised too.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, I didn't know he could do that.
Because people were like, yo, you actually have a good, you have a good shot.
Yeah, they're like, oh, okay, cool. Then I started doing it. I figured out, you got to build trust in coaches.
Yeah. You got to put coin in the bank.
Yes. So that was what I did, So up until now, and I'm still working out, as much as I can. Mm-hmm. Just trying to get ready for every opportunity I get.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. It's nice to hear kind of all the confidence, Coach Odom has instilled in you, and also how much trust he's built with you, kind of this early on too. You don't really see that in a lot of coaches, being able to trust their players right away, especially when it's a new team. I feel like most coaches try to constrict players more, put them in a bubble. But
I understand it's a business.
Yeah, exactly.
So I understand.
But I think what I appreciate is he allows us to play freely.
Yes.
I mean, obviously there's an extent to that, but we know how far it goes.
Yeah.
All right, what motivates you? You talk about especially this year, you focus more on working on your game and being in the gym more, to kind of make sure it translates to the court, because you're obviously having more fun, and I feel like that love for the game, I think everybody started to see it, especially the other night.
Yeah.
So what's kind of your why? What motivates you to get up every day and come do what we got to do?
My mom has always been my why, and she will always be my why. I usually tell myself something I said, if you can't find it in you to do it, it doesn't matter what nobody tells you, you're not going to do it. Because, within you're not ready to do it.
Yeah.
And that was what happened to me, the past 2 years of college basketball. My mom was still my why, and she's still my why. It's just me, I guess. I'm like, okay, I guess I woke up one morning, I'm like, okay, it's time to do it. I get it. I'm not entirely ready to do it.
Yeah.
I think the reason for that is because I was just having fun here, having fun. So I was like, okay, I got to keep doing it. I got to keep it up. And I got to gel with the team. I got to connect with the team. So I was like, okay, cool. Whatever it takes. So my mom, she's always been my why. Because of what she had to go through just to make sure that
you were good.
I'm good, just to make sure that I got here. If it wasn't for her,
you don't know where you'd be.
The sacrifices that she made, I won't be here. It's all thanks to her, and my goal is to keep making her proud. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna kind of move on to like the latter part of the segment, where just the fans get to know Ugo, get to know Ugo.
Man, there's nothing fun about Ugo, bro.
Ugo's a fun person. All right, we'll start off with this question. You get 3 words to describe yourself. You gotta pick your words and tell me why you choose those words.
Fun to be. Fun?
Oh, I thought you weren't fun. Okay, so we'll keep fun as one.
Here. I'm bored. I ain't gonna lie.
So we're fun, boring. Okay, what's the last one?
She didn't mix with it like you. Well, I didn't add boring in there. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're taking bored out. Okay.
Taking boring out, because to describe me, how can I even describe me? I don't even know how to describe myself.
3 words, bro. There's a lot of words out there, bro. You got fun.
Yeah. Sheesh. How can I describe myself?
You want me to tell you what my 3 words would be?
Please.
I said funny.
Funny.
What did I say in the last one? Respectful. And joyful. Those are my 3 words.
Joyful.
Joyful, bro. I'm always happy. I always have a good attitude.
Yeah. But yeah, respect is there. Funny. I think I'll put funny under fun.
Okay, so we're
funny.
Fun and funny.
No, funny. So I'm replacing the fun with funny.
Okay.
Respectful and I guess joyful.
So you're taking my 3 words?
I'm taking your 3 words. He knows more than What? To be very honest with you, that's how I am.
That is
true. I just
true.
gotta let people see.
That is true.
I just gotta let people see. It is so for if you ask me in 100 words, talk about yourself. I don't even know what to put down.
Yeah.
I don't know what to put down. I care less about myself in the way that, I'm a model of people.
Yeah.
I just want to keep myself as simple as I can. So, instead of joyful, I'll say
Switch it up.
relatable.
Oh, that's a good one. Relatable.
Yeah. Funny and relatable, those, the 2 of them comes together, because I feel I'm the type of person that, as much as I can, I want to get to know about people. I'm the type of person that I love welcoming people in my space. With the kind of person I am, get to know me, I get to know talk about life, and I want to know more about people's culture.
Yeah.
So it's I'm open to getting to know people and more about culture and everything. So I'm very funny too.
He is pretty funny. I'll give him that. Sometimes.
How you gonna say I'm pretty funny? I say sometimes.
I say sometimes, bro. You're pretty funny. You're pretty funny sometimes.
Thank you.
That's fair.
Thank you.
I'm Ugo's biggest hater, by the way. Nah, I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
I'm not kidding.
He hides my phone every time off the practice, bro. Every time off the practice, I'm looking for my phone.
It's not always me, though. 2 times has been me. I'll be honest. 2 times.
2 out of 3 times.
See, it's not always me. All right, when you're not playing basketball, what is Ugo doing?
In my room, to be very honest.
Yeah.
In my room, watching TV or on that sound, you know. So
He not being very honest, because sometimes he comes down to my apartment just to pet my cats.
actually, I grew up smoke. I deal with smoke more than okay.
Smoke is a cat. This is Jakari's cat.
Smoke is actually that's my
That's your nephew?
yeah, my man cat. You know, yeah. But other than that, I'm just like chilling, just very honest.
So
I'm out the way.
what has been your favorite moment or memory since you've been at UVA so far?
The team trip to DC.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah, that was super fun.
That was fun.
What was the best part of that trip? Yeah, we got some good food.
Yeah.
Baseball game was fun. It was alright.
It was alright.
I'm not really a baseball guy, but I was with y'all, so it was cool.
Exactly.
All right, this is kind of like an open-ended question, or like I guess it's been tougher for people to answer this one because most people are gonna say playing basketball,
Okay.
but in let's just say 10 years, or we'll say 15 years,
Damn.
because what do you see yourself doing, or where do you see yourself?
And 10, 15 years. So I was like, I'd say like basketball or getting into real estate.
Oh,
So when I'm doing basketball, probably real estate. So in 10, 15 years, I'll probably focus more on doing real estate.
you think you'll be good at selling a house?
Yes, because I'm really funny, you know.
You gonna give me a house for cheap?
Hell no. If the price is $10,000, I'm gonna give you 15,000 because you just you.
That's messed up, bro. That's messed up.
I'm gonna give it to you 15,000. But yeah, you know, outside of basketball, like real estate, you know, but I really gotta, you know, learn more about how real estate works.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So we got a game tomorrow.
yeah,
We play against Marshall. How you feeling about that one?
it's gonna be a really good matchup. You know, the big fella, 7'4".
Yeah, we got to guard a 7'4" guy tomorrow.
Yeah, that's how. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. You know, with the way I envision myself playing, and I want to dunk on whoever. And so playing against a 7'4" dude, you know, dunking on him will be on my mind. And I don't know, put him on the poster.
If you dunk on him, I'll get a tag. No, I won't actually.
Yeah, but the goal is to dunk on him. You know, we're gonna see how that goes.
That'd be tough.
His 7'4" ball. You know.
How do you get yourself ready for games? Do you just like envision yourself like dunking on somebody or just playing hard, or how do you get yourself like going?
I don't think I'm jumping. I don't think I got bounced like that, but I haven't jumped the way I'm jumping right now. Like my whole college basketball career, like this is me like jumping, putting poop on the poster. And well, I don't think I got bounced like that. Well, I just feel like I got just a little bit. You know, I just like need to get my body right.
Yeah.
Once I'm going, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like, you know, get my mind loose, like, you know, get my cleared, you know, get my body right, get my body ready to go. That's all it takes.
Yeah. What games are you looking forward to most this year?
The ACC conference dance.
Yeah. Like which teams do you want to play the most? Duke at Cameron Indoor is going to be kind of crazy, huh? That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking forward to that one too.
And then North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
I got that.
You've probably played against North Carolina a couple times, huh? Yeah.
One time. It was and that was actually my first game back after my injury at Kentucky.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was a good bump. It was a good bump.
So you're averaging like almost 4 blocks a game this year. I think it's like 3.7, 3.3.
2.3.
3.3?
2.3, yeah. So I made a comment.
Yeah.
I made a comment after the game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So they asked me about, you know, my shot blocking ability, whatever. I said something. I was like, I'm one of the best shot blockers in the country.
You are.
But Coach Bryce was like, I said, I'm the best shot blocker in the country. I'm like,
You probably are.
so one of the best shot blockers. One of them. You know. But like I said, I usually don't like talking much about myself because I just don't want to say something then I say something different and they're not seeing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like I try as much as possible to, keep everything quiet and closed.
Yeah.
If you see what you see, you get surprised by what you see. Oh,
there you go, even better.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. I think I'm one of the best shot blockers in the country. I think I'm one of the best shot blockers in the country.
I think you are too. So
I set a record for myself. Like at Kentucky, I said, I was going to get 10 blocks a game at Kentucky, and I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
So you gotta get 12. You gotta get 11 in the game this year.
I don't know.
You can do it.
I can, and I can. We'll start with 7. We'll start with 7.
Wahoo Nation, this was the Good Old Hoops podcast once again. Have my brother Ugo on the pod today. If you didn't tune into the last one, go watch the one with Malik Thomas. It was a great one, and I'm glad you guys got to meet my brother Ugonna.
The funny one.
Wahoo Wah. Appreciate you guys.